How it do, how it be, how it is, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back. It's Tuesday, which means we're playing Terraform, and right out the gate, you are going to be hearing a little fan noise from me. I apologize, our AC is broken, and this is what we're going to have to be dealing with, or else I will just be a mess. Hi, I'm so glad everyone is here. A couple of announcements to get out of the way from the jump before we start and do our recap. I'm Sir Feffers, the humble dungeon master of the Long Shot Table, and if you like our 3 weekly streamed campaigns, you can head over to the YouTube Long Shot and see fully edited episodes of these campaigns, prior campaigns, summer series, and one-shots. We have got your fix if you are into D&D. Most importantly, I found Sir Snuffles. Anyone who's been with us for a long time would remember Sir Snuffles. He watches over us. If you would like to join our community, we have a Discord. We got memes. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome. No Shane tonight. He might be able to drop in later tonight. There were some complications last minute. It's all good. Let's see what else. I'm going to Indie Comic Con, where I will be guesting on a panel with Nomad. And we have a promo going. If you buy tickets with my promo Feffers, you get, I think, 15% off, and I get a little bit of a kickback, which is dope. So if you feel like supporting me, I would love to put some faces to names. If you happen to be going over there, it's in Indianapolis, end of this month. I am also going to be at Gen Con, where I will be running 2 panels with the Crit Awards. So big shout out to Ivy, aka Game Ritter Girl. I think that's it for announcements. Last we left off, the party has decided to raid the Magebreakers bunker. The Magebreakers being kind of the secret police for the wizards. Also learning that these wizards and Magebreakers work for the kind of Illuminati-esque faction that the party is kind of up against, known as the Chained Circle. One such Chained Circle member, Lord Byron, presides over this bunker, and the party is searching for them to get some answers about various plot devices, parents, lovers, etc., as well as get some good loot, because they are gonna need it. Let's go to the cast. Taylor, would you like to take us away?
Sure. Hi everyone, I'm Taylor and Tracy. You can find me everywhere as Taylor and Tracy. I'm the game master and writer of Heinefall, which is a 5-day immersive LARP held at Sherwood Forest Fair in Texas. Check us out at heinefall.com. You can also come check us out in person. The Sherwood Forest Fair is active right now. Last weekend was opening weekend. And it's a blast. There's a big Heinefall booth there. I will be there every single weekend except for this upcoming one where we are hosting the Festival of Champions up in Granbury for Heinefall.
Let's go.
Yeah, lots of stuff going on. I play Eshna, the Kalistar Druid. She wants to find her husband and get him out of the bottle that he is a genie trapped in. I will pass it off to that dorky cosplayer.
Hello everybody, I am that dorky cosplayer and I do cosplay shenanigans on mainly Instagram, TikTok, and so yeah, come check out the stuff. See, it wasn't me.
Oh.
My hands weren't on it. I didn't do it.
We believe you.
My technology hates me as always. It works perfectly fine when it's just me, but anytime someone's there to witness it, it likes to troll me. So if my camera randomly turns off, it's just my computer. Yeah, very excited to see where this is gonna go. Oh, I should say my character. I play Levy, the monk warlock storm genasi, and I'm gonna loot a body. That is going to be the first thing I do. I remembered. Okay, Jake.
Hello, Critfail Jake. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. I play Anarian, the Fallen Islamara cleric. I think he's currently playing the role of prisoner, or was, when we were going into this. Whether that charade is still going, I don't remember. But he wants to interrogate Byron and then kill Byron for sure.
Love it.
Wait, I have a question. Does Anarian want to kill Byron, or does...
You right. It's Asenasa is currently
Okay.
in control and wants Byron dead. Also, if anyone is viewing who does the bingo cards, add Dorky's camera turning off to the bingo cards, please. Thank you. Ben.
Hi, my name is Ben Brainard. You can find me on the internet. I am playing Philo Match, the Order of Scribes Wizard Rune Knight Fighter, and I want to find my dad. I feel like I'm getting close because I found his dog, sort of. I hope he doesn't eat me. That's it.
Amazing. So, the party finds themselves in this ruined room. The anti-magic turrets, these lamps, these artificed magic items, still is like locking onto the party, and the party still has to kind of move around a bit, but they're not in any immediate danger. You can hear things. Let's get perception checks from the party as a whole real quick. Loot the body? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. This room is a dark and dimly lit stone corridor. A couple of bodies along the floor, as well as the destroyed, shadowy remains of these nightmares you have run into. Anarian with a 16.
You said perception check, right?
I did indeed. Ashna with a 13. Very good, very good.
Philo had 12.
Okay.
I am so interested in looting this body that nothing else is important to me. I got a 9. So
You like look around briefly before.
Orwin got a 30.
Okay. You may use Shane's character mechanically in combat, but that's about it.
Okay. I do think it's important for the party to know that Lorwyn sees everything.
He is incredibly observant and has played into that pretty well these past couple of episodes, just very much watching and learning everything he can.
Not
And
always
Sonari got a
apt to
23.
sharing.
That's true. What's that?
And Sonari got a 23.
Stop it. So, highest roll from the party who was present was Anarian. Anarian, you hear the garbled, ethereal howls of likely a wolf pack of some kind, being released from their kennels somewhere within this domain. Probably to the south of you, but because you don't have any doors to the south of you, you're guessing off of the echoes.
We're
party's in room 5. Correct.
Okay.
You can see double doors to your into room 12, and you can see open double doors into room 6. You came from room 4. Levy,
me.
you squat down and you start looting the body. Are you looting the twins first, or the one douchebag that kind of led you into this room?
Him first, because I want that disc.
Okay, yes. You find a shifting, kind of like a CD. I realize I'm dating myself a little bit here. A CD. It's got that prismatic shimmer that's on the back of CDs, but it's got all these little scratches and engravings, kind of like you see in the background of our template, that shift and kind of move on its own, as if it's a bunch of rings all interlocked and shifting around physically, with these almost sword-like illusions shifting down inward.
Sweet.
It's almost sharp to the touch. Just holding it along the rim could cut you, so you have to hold it like a chip. You know what I mean? You have to hold it like long ways.
It doesn't have like a case?
Doesn't seem to, no.
That's...
You also find a let's see. You find this strange necklace with what looks to be a physical and real eyeball inside this kind of little vial of greenish liquid. And the eyeball contracts and dilates as if it is still animated in some way. It is clearly magical in nature, but you're not sure how and what nature it is capable of.
I want to immediately cover it.
Okay, you cover it up.
Yeah, if that's a working eye that somebody's looking through, I don't want them to see anything.
You also find 9 platinum. This dude has been skimming off the top, and that is not a small amount of money.
The money immediately goes to Eshna.
Okay.
I don't hold money.
You step over to Eshna. Eshna and Thylo are currently, well, Thylo's gone. Eshna and Thylo are currently looking at this artificed dog, this robotic, almost like the little drone dogs you see that kind of scamper, but it has this eldritch cannon, almost like a bazooka thing on one shoulder, that appears to not swivel, but it has to, like Batman's cowl, it has to turn to aim in the direction. But you can see this this kind of prismatic golden halo technology that you also saw on that crashed ship all the way back. So it's got this kind of floating halo behind it, kind of vertically facing, that kind of floats behind the cannon itself.
I want to rectify. I give 5 platinum to Eshna. So as she's doing, I just in the pocket.
Okay.
And then 1 platinum to Thylo and Narian.
Nice. Thylo and Eshna, what are you guys doing with this dog as it kind of...
Hey, dog. Are you a good boy? You a good dog? Yeah, you are.
It doesn't have a tail, but it's wiggling its butt.
He's a good dog. Do you wanna come with us, dog?
Kind of walks over to you and kind of puts a little metal toe on your foot. And kind of trying to figure you out a little bit.
I'm real. I've asked the same questions.
Moseys over to Eshna, who Thylo was like, hey, friend, this is friend. Also kind of goes over to you.
I'm real too.
He's doing this little steppy, little tippy taps back and forth, looking at you guys. As Levy comes over, it
friend.
Whoa.
Friend.
Tippy tappies over.
Levy, dog, Levy.
Okay. Goes to twins' bodies.
Okay. This Eldritch Cannon does 2d20 in magical force damage. Can roll real low, can roll real high. It's a mixed bag.
That's good to know.
I'm just curious, mechanically, are we going to tell dog to do this, / we being Thylo, or are you, if we want to use that?
As of right now, it is of its own mind.
Okay.
And will be under my mechanical control as far as game mechanics go, but it will likely receive orders from Thylo because it seems to recognize Thylo in some way. Shane is in the chat. I am, says Lorwyn. The ethereal howls are getting a little louder, and you actually watch as a robo-dog kind of gets a little nervous and kind of tuckers down a litle bit.
Okay, Eshna, this sounds like a job for you.
The dog seems to be a little more tied to Thylo than...
And it is
Oh no, I
mechanical.
meant the bad ones that we're hearing.
Oh.
Oh, so yeah.
You don't like the howling dog? Are those bad? Would they hurt us? Do you know where they're coming from?
It points. It points towards room 12.
Okay.
Is there another way around?
It doesn't know where you're trying to go.
We need to get to Byron.
At the mention of, as Anarian speaks up.
No. We don't attack. That's Anarian. There now.
Tippy tappy, tippy tappy. Pause on foot. This seems to be how it tries to bond and make friends.
Twin's body.
Yes, Twin's body. You find nothing on one of them, but on the other one, you find a strange. It looks like it's carved of stone, but maybe of quartz. You're not 100% on this material. Eshna would be, but it's a bracelet of a kind. Or if you're a small-sized creature, maybe an arm bracer, or a armlet. Thank you, Nordic. And it is cold to the touch. Are you putting it on?
Yeah.
Okay, you put it onto your wrist, and it fastens, not uncomfortably, but it had kind of that opening on one side so you could slide your wrist in, and it seals.
Can I take it off? Will it, do I feel resistance?
You feel like you could probably break this thing off if you needed to.
Uh-huh. Hey, Ashna! Look at my pretty new bracelet!
Eshna, you do a double take as you recognized Moon Rock.
Oh. That's a moon rock bracelet, sweetheart.
So it's really special.
It's made of lunar quartz.
Right?
Yes, it's really special.
I think it's gonna stay on. I don't think I can take it off.
Okay. Have I seen bracelets like that before? Am I able to know at all what it is?
You can make a history or an arcana check.
Oh, I'm terrible at both.
Oh no.
Guidance.
Oh, nice. I rolled an 18 though, so that will be a 17.
Okay. Oh. Damn, -2.
-1.
-1?
18 to 17.
This particular bracelet, upon inspection, was this arcana or history?
Probably history.
Okay. You've seen its like before. What this mechanically does is when someone within 60 feet of Levy were to cast a spell, Levy may use her reaction to teleport to them and make an unarmed strike.
Ooh.
Yeah. You said 60 feet?
60 feet.
I will relay that information to Levy.
And does that count, if I use that ability, does that count as a reaction or?
Yes.
Okay.
And you have
Thanks,
to.
I hate it.
And it also will burn 1 key point.
Okay.
Nightwolf. Also, Ben, your chair has been named Chair Force 1.
Yeah, they named that a long time ago.
Oh. Also, big shout out to Yame, who is our mod for tonight, and Annie, who is watching over us always. Also one of our fantastic mods.
By the way, I do inform the others about the disc that I got,
Okay.
as well as the weird eyeball necklace.
Okay.
In case anybody wants.
Philo, looking into room 6 where the doggo came from, it looks to be some kind of artificer's mechanic shop.
I like this.
Okay.
Do I see anything that's like in the process of being built?
It looks like it hasn't seen use in a hot minute. But you do see various, I mean, make a perception check. Unless you want to go in which case it's investigation.
23 on the perception.
You see a big chalkboard with handwriting that looks very distinct and familiar to your father's. He was here.
Okay,
at
I'm
one
gonna go
point.
in.
Yeah, you step in there, start looking around. You find a hat. You find a strange hat that I will allow you to kind of aesthetically choose, but it is a hat of mental acuity. Where's my loot book? Where is my loot book? Heck. I had it out. There it is. I got too many books. Hat of mental acuity. Oh, I'm wrong. This is a fop hat. It is one of those ostentatious gentry looking hats. It's like puff but like deflated into the side, you know what I'm talking about? It's kind of like feltish with a feather in it. It's very ostentatious, but the inside of the rim has these glowing green runes. I will send you a picture. It is
Okay.
It is
It sounds like it's
goofy.
the worst.
Yeah, it's goofy to anyone who isn't like that specific type of nobility. You know what I'm talking about? A well-crafted cap appears to be standard wear for academics. Embroidered on the edge of the inside of the lining in green thread are sigils. If you cast comprehend languages on them, it would read, "They that are guided go not astray." While wearing this hat, you would have advantage on all intelligence and wisdom checks. If you are proficient in an intelligence or wisdom-based skill, you double your proficiency bonus to the skill.
Guess who doesn't need to eat that tainted meal anymore?
It's checks, not saves. Rip.
Never mind.
I'm gonna send
Nice
a
try
picture
there.
of this hat and
Is there a Baldur's Gate hide hat option, or is it stuck wearing this dorky hat?
I'm wearing the hat.
Oh, okay.
I'm putting it in the Terraform channel. Chat, if you would like to head over to the Discord, you may make sure you hit the accept on the rules. You got to react to the post on the rules, and then you'll have access to the whole of the Discord. And in said Terraform channel, I am posting this picture. Oh, it's goofy. It's a goofy looking hat.
That's the hat that one guy in Baldur's Gate wears.
Yes, it's a Volo hat. That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Gentleman adventurer.
Oh my god.
I might be able to help you make that look.
Do I need to
Better.
add that to Thylo's drawing artwork.
Oh my gosh. Is it also green? Are we sticking with green as the color?
I think it's definitely green.
Yeah.
I mean, green is kind of his thing at this point. The writing on the chalkboard. Is it anything important, or is it just like equations?
It looks like a lot of mechanisms on the various things that you've seen so far, but a few things you haven't, such as the safe that has been built, the big one. And looking at this, if you were to spend time like taking notes and doing mathematical equations and the like, you might be able to find out exactly how to open this safe.
Okay. For now, I'll just take out my quill.
Okay.
And just copy everything down.
Okay.
As quickly as I can. And then I'm gonna ask, dog, is there another way out of this room?
In theory, we know where we're going, right? So could we tell the dog?
Cause like I have mind spike on
Yeah.
where he is, so I know
That's
like
true.
which direction like we have to go. I just don't know the path to get there.
Right.
Using Mind Spike, you would know that he's in room 34.
Okay. I'll kind of relay what I feel and what I know to Philo since he's asking for directions.
Stepping, the dog kind of moves the chalkboard out of the way and starts kind of pawing at some of the wall that's on the side there.
Okay. Can I make investigation? Is the hat already working?
Yes.
Cool. Then that is going to be a dirty 20.
Nice. You find a...
I rolled a 6.
You find a locking mechanism that is quite familiar to you.
Jesus.
And if you were to push in 2 different stones at the same time, it would likely open a door.
Okay. Yeah. One hand on stone, mage hand on other stone.
Okay. You press them inwards, and you feel the rush of air shift, and many of these brick-like stones kind of move inwards, exposing a narrow passageway to another wall, assumedly a door.
Would the assumption be that I could probably open this door from the inside?
Likely.
Okay. Hey guys, we found a secret passageway here. I don't know if this is going the right way, but listen, those howling noises are coming from the only other door that we haven't been in. So either we stick around and find out what those are, or
It certainly doesn't feel like the correct direction. I feel him over there, and I point the opposite way.
Towards the dogs.
Towards the dogs. But I don't know if maybe there's a way around that we don't know of. So I'm not particularly afraid of wolves, but I understand that they can be rather frightening.
is it wolves? Or we're just hearing.
I just howls, I'm assuming. Hounds, wolves, dogs.
Are these howls that any of us have heard before?
They were described as ethereal, wolf-like howls.
Nightmares don't howl, do they? In
Not
my
that you know
experience
of.
with nightmares? Okay. It feels like the wrong direction, but if anything, we can maybe get them into this room and then close the 2 doors and get them locked in here. I don't know. Going towards the sound, probably not the smartest idea, but this is the incorrect direction. So as long as we have that in mind and try and find a way around, I think we'll be good.
Real quick, is there a door that closes between room 5 and 3
5 and 3. Yes, double doors.
that I would be able to easily close by myself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we have the key now, right?
We have a key. I don't know if it's a master key and works on everything or what, but yeah, we have a key.
Is this secret passage the
Between 6
The
and
little-
9.
Oh, okay, so we're in room 6 now.
You're in
Yeah.
room 5. Ben's in room 6.
Okay.
Ashna definitely went in when he was like, "Hey guys, I found a thing."
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
I
not
mean-
letting Thylo just go in a room by himself.
I have an idea. What if we could trick the whatever it is that's coming for us? We could trick them into coming into this room, and if we close the door to room 6, then we
By
could.
immersion. No.
And I'm gonna cast minor illusion
Okay.
and just a myself kind of just standing there.
Okay. I say let's do it.
Is
We gotta
there?
get
There's
out of here
places
and find a way around.
to hide, yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple areas. There's a lot of machinery in this room that you could definitely hide behind. There's various crates and tables and very large mechanisms. You don't really know how they work. There's one kind of coffin-looking thing that's kind of leaned up against the wall that is open, and you can see various wires and arcane symbols and the like within.
Do my magic eyes ping on anything in this room?
You see a bunch of minor stuff like a hammer that seems to be missing a chisel to engrave magical runes and the like. I would say
Real
that
quick,
Levy. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I do know the idea to trick the dogs into a different room was Taylor's idea, not mine. My idea was the minor illusion thing.
They could go hand in hand. Levy and Eshna, as you guys are stepping into this room as well. Anarian, are you closing the door to room 3?
I can. That was going to be a different plan of my own,
Okay.
but this one seems better, so.
Okay. The two of you noticed something that Thylo didn't, and that is a.
I didn't mean that. I mean, like, mine would have been resource heavy. It would have been like a high level spell and like a whole thing, and this is like.
Oh.
I got you. Levy and Eshna, you notice something that Thylo hadn't, and that is on the inside of one of the doors. Assumedly Thylo's father seemed to have scratched a map of this place onto one of the doors.
Oh, this'll help.
Wait, so we're here.
If we're,
Oh.
I think we're here, and we came in here.
And you realize this
with
place is
this.
much bigger than you thought it was.
My
And no one
feeling
could
is
tell
that
Thylo?
he's kind of here. Thylo!
His one eye like whips around.
Thylo is proficient with cartography tools.
Oh, beautiful.
He comes over. I'm
do it.
pointing in the complete wrong area.
Just grab your
I'm
wrist.
like, I think we're. That makes so much more sense.
Meanwhile, Levy's like way on the like opposite corner, and she's like, like, yeah, over there, yeah.
This is why we had to travel with people from place to place. Like
We would never
It's a
traveled
player
alone.
swap. It was Brady with the maps last campaign.
Does this map also include secret passageways, like the one that we just found? Is that on the map?
It has some. It has pointedly 2. In between 12 and 35, and in between 6 and 9. And a lot of
We're
question
in
marks.
6.
You're currently in 6, yeah.
So the one we just found would go to 9.
And then 12 to 35 also seems to be a discovered passage that Thylo's father had found.
okay.
Are there
Okay,
any
cool.
notes that would indicate what the rooms are?
Unfortunately, no, not here. But let's get an intelligence check from the party members looking at the map. Anarian, as you are kind of placing the howls and looking at room 3 and thinking about schemes and plans, you notice the automaton from room 3 kind of is just like staring at you.
Huh.
And I stare back.
Okay.
The battle of two metapods.
I don't remember there being an automaton or what it did. Was it like hostile? Do we
It
have
was
to like
organizing the stuff.
It was pointedly not hostile.
Okay.
And even when the doors were open during the combat in room 5, it did not run in and help. It was very it just kind of kept on doing its thing. It's kind of looking at you and looking at the safe, the smaller safe that the party had already looked at. Kind of looks at you. It seems hurt that you would remove something from the safe.
You there. Where might I find Byron if I was looking?
Kind of walks over to you. And it does all in hand gestures. Well, you're gonna go through here, and then you're gonna take a left, and if you pass this one room, you've gone too far. But it's all just in like confused hand gestures and wiggles. Make an insight check.
Oh, guys, I think Anarian's playing a game with the robot.
23.
23. You are able to ascertain the direct pathing to room 34 from this robot, because that is a very high roll.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
34 or 35?
34. 34. And that does not include secret passageways.
Anarian, did you win the game?
I believe I did. I know where Byron is.
It absolutely
great.
reaches up and like picks a little bit of dirt and grime off your pauldron.
I was like, I have a cauldron?
And you just carry it around?
I'm not a cleric, I'm a witch. Surprising everybody.
What's the difference, really?
I mean... Oh, thank you. You've been very helpful. Did we take all the magic items that were available to take from that?
That were
thing?
worth taking, yes.
I still have magic earrings that would give somebody the ability to breathe in water. Just a
Oh, nice.
note.
The map that was found in Thylo's Dungeon, was it also numbered?
No, but we're able to mechanically use it as such.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did I
you
hear
just
you
have
say
to
you found
go
the map?
into the table voice when you say room 6 and then jump back in.
Okay. You said you found a map? let's take a look.
Thyla's gonna copy the map down as well.
So I'll go back to the door and, like, based on the gestures from the automaton, I'll figure out on the map where room 34 is. Looks like it should be right there.
Eshna, with your magic eyes, you, out of the corner of your eye, realize that there is a cursed magical aura emanating from Levy.
Levy, you're not looking so good. Can I
it's
try
off
and,
of
like,
me.
Can I try and, like, pinpoint where it's coming from? Did you pick up anything weird off of those
Oh
twins?
yeah, I got this.
Okay.
Well, I got the bracelet, so you saw
Right.
that. And
Yes.
then there was this necklace, really creepy. It had like a working eyeball.
That there
In it.
is the source.
But I covered it in case it actually can see my eyeball. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually,
I'm
yes.
gonna
Whoa.
Eshna reaches for it, and there is a certain possessiveness that you feel over this eyeball over it all of a sudden.
Love it. That item seems very cursed. Maybe best to
Bilbo.
maybe best we put that down. Are you able to put that down?
Can I? If Eshna's telling me to, Levy wouldn't try, but if
You don't want to try against your better judgment.
I feel like that's a bad idea, though.
Oh, but I really feel like that's a good idea. And I'm going to go over to her and I'm going to just gonna like touch her like on her hands where she's holding it, being like, I'm not taking it. I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration.
Ooh, that would, let me double check. That would remove the curse. And
Yeah.
actually, it shifts in your vision as the curse is nullified for now.
Yeah.
The eyeball in the little vial drops the appearance of that, and instead it looks like this beautiful purple gem in this silver circlet in a beautiful silver chain, and now is giving off the energy of a legendary item.
Okay. Feels better now. Now you can hold on to it if you want to.
Okay, you put it on.
Don't pick up eyeballs. If you see something
Look like a
creepy and
necklace.
scary-
Look, now it's not an eyeball. So did I really pick up an eyeball?
What if I wasn't able to do that? I wasn't able to do that like 30 minutes ago.
Make sure you mark off
It's
that spell
great
slot.
you can.
I did. 5th level spell. It's great I can now, but I can't do that a lot. So let's not pick up scary things in the place where they collect scary things, okay? Please?
Fine.
Thank you.
That's a reasonable request, I guess.
Or just at least let me look at them first so I can see if they're cursed before you pick them up.
Eyeball to eyeball.
Cool.
Fair enough.
Great. Also, that thing is glowing like crazy now, so I don't know what that is, but that's powerful as heck. Anyways,
The howls have gone
howls?
silent.
My necklace worked. No.
I need each of you to roll a d4 for me.
No.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Where am
You want me to roll for
2.
Lorwyn.
Laura when it's Inari?
You don't want me to say yes to that.
No.
How does
Don't do it. Just don't do it. They're not
Oh,
actually
man.
here until we need them to be here.
I got
One.
A 1,
Hey.
Dorky?
1.
1. And is that a 3?
That's a
Two.
2.
Is that a
That's
2?
a
Sorry,
2.
Thylo's in the way.
Oh.
2.
How
okay.
many drinks have you had, sir?
I'm sober.
Well, there's your problem. No.
You right.
Well,
All right,
there's your
that's a grand
sign.
total of 6.
Oh.
6
That sounds-
friendos?
I mean, great rolls, everybody.
Hey, we did the best in that case.
I mean,
if it's the
there
number.
were no 4s, so knowing my luck, it would have been.
Unless this is like a subtraction thing. There was a total number, and we've just only taken 6 off.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a fun way to do it.
In which case, come on, Taylor and Dorky. What do you get rolling
I'm
ones out?
sorry. I want the
Told
puppies.
you from the beginning this was gonna be rough.
I want the astral puppies, please.
I don't.
So Howls, gone? We should be gone.
I say we should take room 12. So we should take this room to 9 and then get to 12 to go straight to 34 through secret passages. Right?
I think our plan was to trick the spectral wolves into room 6 and then close that
Yes.
door and then head to 12.
We would go 6
Okay.
to 9 to down and around to 12.
Okay.
Hail hydrate.
Mostly because we don't know what's in room 9.
Nope.
Oh, good.
Do we know what's in any room?
We know what's in the
we
room
know-
we're in right now.
We know there's about to be wolves in this room.
Cool. Okay.
I would like to try to hide behind the desk in room 5.
Okay. You hunker down in you can try. roll a
Oh, I don't. That's just what I assumed was like. I don't know what
It
the
was
desk
the
looks
desk
like.
that they had
it's
a
a
ton
big
of
like
stuff on.
kiosky looking thing.
All right, quickly, what exactly is our plan?
Hide.
Well,
I thought we were going up and around, but Thylo just went the opposite way.
Oh. No, yeah, we can do that too.
No, that's fine. Let's go hide in 5 and get them into 6 and then close the door. Is the minor illusion of you still there?
Yeah.
should we perhaps hide in 3 and have Thylo's apparition appear by 6, so they go in there and then close the door behind them?
That works for me.
I like it.
Yep.
Let's get stealth checks.
Time to go hide.
What are we checking?
Stealth for hiding.
Oh,
Stealth.
stealth. I thought you said self. Like
stealth
myself.
checks. How we doing, gang? Let's look
Yeah, I
inwards
was
for a bit
like-
here.
Oh.
8.
8. Okay.
In total?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dirty 20. Guys, I'm rolling well
10.
right now, which is a bad sign for late game.
21.
21. Okay, everyone finds
Bunk.
little nooks and crannies with which to hide. Levy is Grinch style up in the corner of the ceiling with like some of the draperies covering over.
Can't you wild shape into a creature that is smaller?
Used all my wild shape, flying here and fighting a dragon.
Welcome in, Dane. Okay, so everyone starts hiding. Hanarian, you're a big guy. Hefty and strong. You find yourself like wedging yourself under the table, blocking in Thylo. But as you are doing so, your hand finds something. It's a little sharp at first. Cool to the touch, like metal and glass. Oh gosh, no. It's his glasses. You do actually find a set of glasses. They are hard
That
to
aren't
describe.
Thylos, right?
Yeah. Opaque black stone for the lenses, kind of thick. with these silver anchorings and peerage around the back of the head. I'll send a picture. Polished opaque black stone. And they definitely have a certain magical effect upon them. Send a picture in the Discord.
From up above, Levy's just like, put them on.
That looks super cool.
That looks so cool.
This would be considered party loot. I don't know who wants to necessarily wield these bad boys.
I mean, I'll put them on for sure at first, and then we can decide later. But
Okay.
there's no
Hey,
safer
we-
place for them at this moment than on my face.
Do
These
you have
ones
a
are-
picture?
That's exactly what a senator would want us to believe.
You'll play your little games for now.
Eyes of the Outer Dark. These lenses are crafted of polished, opaque black stone. When placed over the eyes, however, they allow the wearer not only improved vision, but glimpses into the vast emptiness between stars. While wearing these lenses, you have dark vision out to a range of 60 feet. If you already have dark vision, the range is extended by 60 feet. As an action, you can use these lenses to pierce the veils of time and space and see the outer darkness. You gain benefits of the Foresight and True Seeing spells for 10 minutes. If you activate this property and you aren't suffering from a madness, you take 3d8 psychic damage. Once used, this property of the lenses can't be used again until the next dawn.
That reminds me, I'm going to use my my wheel and woe, and I'm gonna add a d6 to my hide.
Okay.
Yeah, one more.
Picture
9.
in the...
I'm a cleric. I'm gonna guidance my hide.
Oh, I can also guidance. Guidance.
Wait, do I get a
what's in
picture
my
for
class?
the necklace?
2 more.
Yes,
11.
thank you for reminding me.
11 is my
13.
final stealth.
Y'all.
Yeah.
I prefer the
I also-
picture that's not of the eyeball if possible.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
That description reminded me. I am still under the effects of the True Seeing spell.
Okay.
It lasts for an hour.
I'm trying to crop
With
this
no
picture so that
concentration.
the wordage is hidden.
Wait, so I don't get to know what the legendaries?
Not until you
Is-
attune to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably have to
Okay.
attune to it first.
Yeah, these other ones
Fair
get
enough.
definitions because they don't have to attune to them.
Gotcha.
And that is also now in the Discord. Nordic. All right, so everyone's hidden.
Oh my gosh.
How much damage do you say you take?
3d8
Hmm.
psychic damage if you are not suffering from any madness. You know who might be able to make use of these? I'm just now thinking of is Wilhelm Can Salmonham, who is constantly bonkers. But then you guys would have
Battle's
to
not
give it
death
up. And
anymore,
who
right?
wants to do that? What's that?
That was still not, is not deaf anymore, right?
I
Is that
believe
fixed?
is
'Cause
the
that
case.
was-
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Because that was madness.
Silo, are you still cuckoo for Cocoa Pops?
I don't
Sid,
remember
thank you so
how
much
long
for
it
the
was,
dono.
but it was a number of days. So yes,
Thought it was
but
3.
I can also telepathically speak with everybody.
That's right. It was a number of days, and it has only been one new day. So you still got some madness going on.
I mean, I wouldn't call it that, but
Cheers.
All right, let me just write this down. You said it was True Sight and what?
True sight
Foresight.
and foresight.
It's actually been multiple days because the travel from the tower where he got Matt to where we are, you said took a couple days.
Oh, you're right.
Because I thought he was done with the madness by now.
No, another chip off of my dice, damn it.
As far as madnesses go, Thylo can telepathically speak with like 16 things at one time.
Yeah. He's always a little mad.
So we'll just say you're a little less mad than you were. Right.
Oh,
I'm just a little slower at responding.
He looked
than
up
normal.
foresight.
did look up foresight. Yeah,
What is it?
3D, it's fine. That's fine. I'll take that. That's all right.
Would you like to read the spell?
You touch a willing creature and bestow a limited ability to see into the immediate future. For the duration, the target can't be surprised and has advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Whoa.
Additionally, other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target for the duration.
Whoa. Boom.
And you said this lasts for 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Once per
You're
long
putting
rest.
those on, right?
Oh, yeah, they're on for sure.
I told you you look so cool.
As the party tucks themselves away, let's get the now changed stealth checks for Anarian and Eshna.
11.
11,
13.
13. And Levy rolled really high and Thylo rolled really high, correct?
Dirty 20, I believe.
20 and I
21.
think 21. Yeah, okay.
21.
All right. Yame, go ahead and post a picture of these ethereal
No.
wolves for me in the Discord.
The
Puppy.
sweet pupper
As
doggos.
6
I
of
don't
them
think they're puppies.
prowl into the room.
See,
Show me the good boys.
our rolls were good.
Show me the good boys.
Oh, no! I hate it. Blech, no.
These
I
are not
hate-
nightmares.
I hate.
Well,
It is
I
a
certainly
nightmare, but
disagree
it's
with
not.
that.
It just needs a snoot boop. That's all it needs.
No,
Just a
Yeah,
little
Snoop
boop.
Boot.
Six of
Michael, that's
them-
not a hate crime. Well, I certainly hated it.
6 of them prowl into the room and make perception checks.
Like Kronk separate, like Emperor's New Groove. Just
3 of them immediately suss out Eshna.
What?
And that's where we're going to go to break.
hi, puppies.
It's time to use that animal handling.
Yeah, animal. Yeah.
And we are back. And we've got some quick announcements real quick about book stuff from 2 different people. Dorky, would you like to go first?
Yeah. Everybody, you guys should go check out Violet Eyes by Mia Denise Williams over on Amazon. My best friend since we were very young has finally published her first book. She worked very, very hard on it. And you guys should all read it because I'm going to start reading it and we can all talk about it.
Which
Make
is
a book
clearly
club.
a bias, so everyone should go buy it and find out for themselves if it's
Yeah.
actually good, you know?
Exactly. So yeah.
And Ben.
Woo.
Hi, I wrote a source book for D&D 5e that introduces a new subclass for every single class in the game. It's mostly done. I needed to do play testing, so what I have decided to do is release the book early for 50% off. You can play the game for $15, and I just ask that if you do buy it, leave some reviews and feedback when you play using any of the characters so that I know the game is balanced and not broken.
All right. So,
Woo!
these terrifying looking puppers. 6 of them come
Sweet babies.
prowling into the room. 3 of them, you see the eyes along the side shift over to look at Eshna. The other 3 prowl into the room with the mechanisms and the artificery, snooping after the illusion of Thylo.
That's just, we're like, intruder, get him.
Roll animal handling.
Yes. Yes, I will. For each of them, or just once?
Each of them.
Yay.
Ben, Sid wants to know if
Nice.
it's okay to share the said book with a DM friend.
By share book, do you mean share the information that the book is available, or do you mean buy it and then give it out to people for free, like a Netflix password?
It's a great question. I'll let Sid sit on that one. Eshna, what do we got?
I got 28, or not 28, 28, 22, and 23.
They and you hear the sounds of 6 puppers thrashing about in this room from your various hiding spots.
Since they've seen me, I'm gonna...
You go up and you close the door. And it locks.
Oh. Is the door to room 12 open?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, then
Okay.
let's run.
Let's go!
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're good. Go, go, go!
The party all scampers out from their hiding places, Lavina landing and rolling effortlessly because high-level monk. And as everyone's moving towards
I'm
room...
going to make a note. I'm going to close the doors to room 3.
Okay,
So even if they loop around, they can't follow us.
I wanna
brain.
magic eyes for traps and things like that, and things on the floor and sides as we're running into the 12.
Okay, you run into 12, and you look up and you see this strange, almost spider-like contraption attached to the wall with one kind of red glowing eye as it looks over and down to the party. And Anarian is sporting some dope shades. Nice. And you clock it just as it clocks you. And I need the party to make a dexterity saving throw. As all of the kind of spider-like robotic appendages bend outwards like a bear trap, and it shoots itself towards the party. 4.
Natural
Oh, look
20.
at that cool...
Natural 20, let's go.
15.
15.
Kind of wasted on this one.
Natural 1.
Okay.
No.
Oh!
So Levy and Anarian, you like move sideways. Levy just shoulder blades meet the floor and pops right back up as
Cool.
the bear trap like spidery robotic creature clamps or like slams into Eshna, who then slams into Thylo, and the spider-like legs chomp inwards and start pulling you
Someone
guys.
point a lantern at this thing!
Slowly starts pulling you back up to the wall, and starts forcing the two of you into that tiny hole.
This is a creature, or it's a mechanical
It is a mechanical creature.
trap?
Yeah, it's it's best described
Can
as a
I
trap.
howl it? Did it hurt me?
It's about to.
Ah.
But spells that affect creatures specifically would affect it? Or
From
no,
what you've
because
seen
it's
so
not actually-
far, it would affect it because you've seen a dog that's robotic. You've seen some of these lanterns moving about, seemingly of their own free will.
All right, well then I will point at it, and I need it to make a wisdom save.
What's the spell?
I command it to halt.
And can I
Fails.
point the lantern?
You go to grab the lantern.
Actually, no, I don't. I command it to drop.
Sorry. What's the DC?
20.
Oh yeah, it fails.
So instead of halt, I'm just gonna be like, drop it, drop.
Thylo and Eshna both take 2d6 falling damage.
Ow.
That is, wow, that's 11 falling damage to the both of you.
Oh my gosh.
As
almost
Levy grabs the lantern from the T-posing Lorwyn and aims it as it goes limp.
I'm gonna try to find the hidden door in 12 that leads to 35.
It is directly under the, because you have the map. It is directly under this hole.
Accessible?
To you.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Stepping forward, same deal. 2 stones pushed in. The brick and stone kind of fold in to show this narrow passage to another wall.
This way, guys.
I'm gonna magic eyes and look down it real quick before allowing anybody to go.
I have true seeing right now.
Oh, okay. Then you're good.
Yeah.
Never mind. Let's go.
I guess I'll go last so that I can keep the lantern pointed.
Okay. Marching order?
I guess I'll go first.
I'll go second.
Can Lorwyn be last holding the lantern?
Lorwyn is both first, second, third, fourth, fifth.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go after Eshna then.
Okay.
With Levy in the...
Okay. You get to the other side of the room.
Doggo's still with us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And are you opening the next door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You open the next door, Inarian, and you're immediately met with a cacophony of howls and screeches. You find within this room nightmares. But these nightmares
Jesus, dogs.
are sorry. These nightmares are in strange vats, kind of like Bacta tanks from Star Wars. These big tubular glass, tubular, cylindrical glass cages, and these nightmares are sliding around inside them, kind of Venom style, and as you approach, they all become very active. Staring, drooling, craving, hating, and trying to consume Eshna, specifically.
Is there a very obvious and easy way to murder all of these things?
I wouldn't say easy and obvious, no.
Dang it.
Is there like an
I will start
oxygen
looking
tank
for a way.
Okay.
that we can fill with poison? And
Does it
I'll
appear
start
that
looking
these
for a kill switch.
can easily escape, or are they like pretty locked down?
They look pretty locked in. If they could get out, they
Okay.
would have done so by now.
Okay. Cool.
They also... Oop, go ahead.
Are they like connected to a thing that's like keeping them all alive, or are they just in jars, or?
It looks like yeah, it's these big tubes of glass so that they're within kind of like cages, and it seems that the ceiling of the inside of the tubes and the floor of the inside of the tubes can be opened like latches.
Okay. Do the ceiling and floor openings look like they go to anything, or just
Go up into if there's a room above you or a room below you, or maybe big pipes or something like that. You're not sure, you
Okay.
can't see.
Okay, gotcha.
Other things in the room. There is a desk with many notes sprawled out, and kind of a little candlelight flame, just the flame, kind of hovering over the table.
I definitely want to look at the notes and be like, Thylo, can you help me see if there's a way to like... sounds terrible, but kill all of these things?
Yeah.
Better at the notes and things than I am, but I'll help where I can. And I just like pat him for guidance.
Okay. Thylo begins studying. Levy?
I've set up the lantern so that maybe with a mirror or two, so that it reflects and hits all of the nightmares. So they're all getting hit by the lantern?
You begin investigating to see if you can get this beam to bend through the various tubes. There's no real mirrors in the room.
Well, I like
you
hand
have a mirror? Okay.
Yeah.
You set a mirror up on one wall. You kind of take down a weird picture and put on hang a mirror. Picture's not important. Don't worry about it.
I'll investigate the picture. No.
Just sexy Squidward.
No! You hang the mirror on the wall and begin trying to get the angle right. You can probably get 2 of the 5 that are in this room.
Okay. I mean, I'll do that.
Okay. As they're hit with the anti-magic, they seem to writhe in pain, and they seem half deadened, and they fall to the floor, pick themselves back up just to get back in the line and fall to the floor again. Thylo. Of the accosting by Lord Byron Doa. Doa. Make an intelligence check.
With guidance.
With guidance.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Okay.
So
That was a nat
smart.
1 on my last roll, so
Hey, what's up, North Wolf?
balanced, as all things should be.
Thanks, Chief.
Byron has a vested interest in capturing nightmares. Judging by the dates, this was a while ago. He seems to believe that they could be useful in controlling the populace, and especially what is referenced as for the greater good. The greater good. Policing
What does he
wish.
know? I am the greatest good. He will
Policing the wish spell. You flip a few pages. He seems to be failing in his endeavors, though he has seemed to find a mastery over these nightmares and the ability to allow them to feed off of him to some kind of benefit. The notes and writings and journal entries over time go from this kind of aggressive, harsh calligraphy to progressively more and more muted. Calm. You discover what Code Red means. Code Red means that there are no more nightmares to feed on Lord Byron, and Lord Byron goes into a feral-like state because he has become dependent on these nightmares feasting on him in small increments. The final journal entry is that of hatred for an individual known as Lord Tyrion. Double checking the last name. No.
Lord Ty Royal Smoochy Wallace.
That's the one.
Yup, nailed it.
Lord Tyrion
Formerly
Thorn.
known as Mouse Cop.
Darn!
How do you spell it?
Tyrion, Tyrion.
Nice
Thorn
Viante's name.
with an E on the end.
Ooh, double T.
Lord
Triple
Tyrion Thorn expresses his hatred for Tyrion for usurping his practice in finding another method with which to control the populace and manage the wish spell through a discovery known as the Iron Flask, rendering
Oh.
Byron's Byron's projects useless.
Have we met Tyrion Thorn?
Nope, this is a new name for you.
Okay.
We just know the Thorn family, kind of, like who they are-ish. Okay, so Tyrion Thorn is the Iron Flask. That's who we need to find.
And Byron is a guy who thought he was gonna be him until Tyrion
Yeah.
became him.
Okay.
It seems that
He was
Byron has
betting
been.
on Nightmare Fuel.
It seems that Byron has kind of been delegated to Magebreaker bunker duty and has been tucked away and has become quite bitter about this.
But so they're still kind of in the same. They're in the same club.
That is the
He
chain
just
circle.
rose up to a different position. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but he seems to harbor hatred and resentment for Tyrion Thorn, and I don't think that's to be overlooked because Byron fully believed that he was going to be the next guy, and he spent
Right.
presumably years of his life doing this, and also developed some sort of addiction to this very specific type of research, all for that to just be thrown away because some guy found a magic item. And I think maybe we could use his hate against him here.
What idea do you have? I've got one, but I want to hear yours.
I don't know if I have a full idea yet.
Okay. Well, my definitely not thought through idea is that we kill all of these nightmares because they've killed a lot of cow stars. Not about them. And then we leave a note saying, "Love Tyrion." And then when he goes feral, he goes after Tyrion and we can just follow.
But didn't they already call the code red? Isn't he already feral?
Well,
They called it Code Blue.
they call it
it
Code
was
Blue.
Okay.
I called
That's-
it Gold Red.
And Code Blue is me. Does it say anything in there more about Code Blue?
Not in this room. This room seems to be a lot of the focus on harnessing these nightmares, and the act to do so is pretty fucked. It's fucked. You see hints at cultic summonings, induced hallucinogenic practices to attract them in making people have these terrors to bring them in. And there is a mention of Kalishtar as well as premium subjects.
I think
Yeah,
that's a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
You're premium.
I mean, obviously. But
Sorry.
That goes without saying.
I'd rather not be used as a nightmare bait. Or my people be used as nightmare bait.
You do find a list of names that you have heard of before, Eshna. And next to them, each says expired.
I mean, I've
Long
been
ago.
I've been off the planet for like 400 years.
Yeah, it's more of
so-
the last names that you would recognize.
Yeah. It's sad, but I'm not gonna flip out over it. I'm just gonna pay some little respect in my mind up to the stars and be like, so anyways, how do we kill all these things? 'Cause
Yeah, is there?
is there anything in the book that says how to foil the contraption that he's made in here?
You don't see any.
Do I know in my history anything that nightmares like
You know that once they're bound to a Kalash star, it's incredibly unlikely to be undone. They become one entity.
I meant something like, are they allergic to peanuts? And if I put peanuts in the water, they'll like swell up and die.
You're not gonna believe this. Yeah, I was looking up the monster manual, and
Yeah.
it does say weaknesses.
I'm like,
peanuts.
peanuts, yeah. Or is it like daydreams? Like I can sit here and think about Levy being like married and safe with a big family and a happy home, and they'll just kill all of them.
It is possible to
Which
one?
it is
The daydream?
Let me finish my sentence. It is
Limits on
possible
peanuts, for sure.
to manipulate these dream invaders, but that would put yourselves at pretty high risk.
Fine.
I can't dream.
That
I
leaves
can't
Anarian
either.
and Levy.
I don't want to put you guys in risk. Let's just.
No, I definitely think this kind of as a priority is killing these things.
3 out of 5 of us can't sleep or can't dream it.
If I did Moonbeam, it wouldn't shatter the glass, right?
I don't think so.
If I just Moonbeamed for a while and then just moved it over each one.
How long does Moonbeam last?
A minute?
Well, to be a little meta here, each one of these has 228 hit points.
Fudge!
So it's possible, but you're gonna have to really spend some spell slots to take that method.
I don't really have that many
The
spell
things
slots
that
yet.
they're in, are they just glass tubes, or is it attached to some sort of...
Attached to the ceiling and the floor, in various pipings involved that are built into the wall but stick out at odd angles. There is 1 or 2 levers, but you don't know what they do.
There wasn't anything in those notes that talked about like instruction manual.
Mm-mm. Not in this room.
Because my thing is they've also seen us now. So
Yep.
if they release them, they kind of also know who
I
they're
definitely
going
don't
for.
want to release them. If it's going to take a while to kill them, I'd rather just leave them where they are than risk pulling a lever and it being the wrong lever.
What about the dream thing? Anarian?
I mean,
I'm assuming it'll probably be a wisdom or intelligence.
I say we just leave them in their cages.
if it's wisdom, I'm good for it. Let's go.
It's gonna be a
What's-
matter of going into a dream and keeping it from wresting control of the dream, and in so doing, you will form them instead of the other way around.
Yeah, who's got more
change them.
control? A nightmare or a Senessa?
I mean, we'd find out, I suppose.
Ooh,
Let's
that's
not?
a new question. Is it gonna go into a Senesa's
Senessa?
dream or a Narian's dream?
Nobody's dream. It's not going to go into any of our dreams. I don't even know what a dream. We don't need to.
I want to get rid of these things because
I do too, but I think they're...
they were kind of a pain in the butt.
One of the trapdoors in the ceiling of one of the tubes.
One of them just got sent. Oh,
Great. All right. Well, here goes nothing. Which lever should we pull?
Wait.
You've got the one on the right and the one on the left.
Is there any like
There's
there's
no
not
more
three,
levels.
there's
wear and
only
tear
two.
on one versus the other? Like, does one look pretty and brand new and the other one's been used a lot?
It's a good question. Roll perception.
Guidance.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a. That.
No big red button that says "Do not push" kills all
Oh.
nightmares.
Dirty 20.
Nice. One of them looks fairly unused. And the other one has those like streak marks in the metal where it's scraped against the hinge from constant use.
Okay, we got to think about what the use would constant, because they can open these pipes to send these off from somewhere else, clearly.
Right,
what
so
would
my
be-
thought is they'd either be releasing them all with orders to go attack, or maybe they all go to Byron.
Who's got the highest passive perception?
Not it.
I have a 20.
I have a
20.
21.
21. Philo and Anarian, you both would notice that the one that has been used more jiggles a little as the trapdoor above opens.
Okay. So that one likely opens the trapdoor above, but
So, she's just going between the levers. So the
you
not
think-
used often one?
I mean, but what if the other one just releases them below?
Wait, can't we mark one of them in case the lever does send them somewhere so we can track it? So if they do get shot off, then we'll know if they end up with Byron that he just got like extra bonus HP or whatever it does for
Sure.
him.
I'd mind sliver one of them.
Okay.
It needs an intelligence 19 save.
$13.
Fail. And it takes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It takes 10 psychic damage.
Okay.
And I can track it for an hour. Alrighty, everyone ready?
Yeah, I say the one that's been used the most, right?
I was gonna say
Yeah.
the other one.
The
No,
other
the
one's
other
used the
one. The
least.
one that
Okay.
has not been used the most. Pull.
Great.
You pull it, the one that's not been used the most, and the trapdoors on the bottom in each case open. There's an upflow of current, and the this boiling black inky liquid is suffused up into these vats, and they all begin writhing and screaming. And the last one before it dies goes Tati, and dies.
That just made me think they were former people or something, but yeah.
They probably were. If not,
They're
it's
too gone
used with
now.
them.
Okay, moving on. They
Nothing
did
we
that.
can do about it.
I grabbed my lantern and my little mirror.
Okay.
We go out into hallway 30.
Mhm.
You open up to hallway 30, just in time to hear the door down to hallway 31 click closed.
We go down hallway 31.
The door is
Wait,
closed.
but
they
isn't
open
we're
the
right next
door?
to 30?
You were in
5.
35, now
We
you're in
were
30
in
of the hallway
35.
30.
Okay. Yeah, I
The
guess.
door clicks closed, but did we hear another door at the other end of 30, between 30 and 20 close?
Nope.
Okay, so likely they just went into hallway 31.
Only thing we can do is follow, right? Are we-
I open the door.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie.
Oh, there's 30.
10.
Now make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
As the
I'm real good at
runes along the
those.
door light up.
At advantage.
Yep. 23.
23.
Yeah.
Success. You are not teleported away into a different part of the dungeon.
Great.
Oh, he grabs Eshna and pulls her back. Like, no.
Eshna takes one step back and 2 steps forward.
No!
Was the
Okay,
door
make a wisdom
successfully
saving
open?
throw. No.
Oh.
Make a wisdom saving throw, Eshna.
The runes are still there.
Yeah, as you step back into the reach
Oh,
of the
you have
runes.
advantage! You have advantage!
I know I always
okay.
have advantage. I have advantage without the fancy food.
Oh, well, the fancy food gives more advantage. No.
That's not how it works. 26.
26. You once again feel the pull of teleportation, but you manage to fight it off.
Okay, no. No more.
Y'all seem
Dispel
cool.
magic.
This.
Looking for my dispel magic. You got
Dispel magic.
Yeah.
Dispel. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic.
You hear, did it work? Shut the fuck up. Well, I got 2 of them, right? Shut the fuck up.
Well, if I does it stop me from going forward?
Yes.
I
The
thought
door
it
is also
I thought
locked.
Oh, wait,
I
It is
opened-
locked
I
and
thought I
trapped.
opened the door. I thought I opened the door, and then when
Nope.
I was stepping through, that's when it was.
No,
doing.
the runes appear on the door as you get within 5 feet of
Gotcha.
Oh.
Lantern.
Well, I was gonna say, don't I have a key?
Maybe.
it. You want to do that?
Yeah, I want
I'll
to.
take the
You
lantern.
stepping up to
From
Yeah,
Logan.
I'll
make
position.
a wisdom save.
But they're shining the lantern on it, anti-magic.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
I'm
were
shining
using the
lantern.
disc.
No, one is shining
I
the lantern,
am.
and then one
I
is using
took,
the disc.
My
I took the
apologies, my
lantern
apologies.
from
Teamwork.
Levy.
I didn't get that it was a joint effort, my B.
We're all in this together.
So,
Everyone.
anti-magic on the door.
Yep.
So holding up the magic item to the magic door would not work. But it is now just a door that is locked.
Huh. Can I lockpick it?
You can try.
I would like to.
Go for it.
Sleight of hand.
Yes.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Total of 28. That's my second one.
Okay. You you pull out your lock picks and you get up in there. And you hear, oh fuck! And you hear, and you open the door in time to see 2 halflings, quickly running away. They are in mage breaker attire, but maybe more staff and servants that work the place instead of like powerful killers. And they run it.
Can I Misty Step and tackle him?
Roll a contested strength against my contested strength, or athletics versus my athletics and or acrobatics.
I can do acrobatics.
You cannot. You can do athletics.
Oh.
There was a change. I don't know when or if this was implemented, but I did see tell of a change within the monks that they could do that. But again, I don't know.
I think that's in the new D&D 1 or D&D 2024 as they're calling it, which is not what we're playing right now. We're playing 5e. But I'm open to that, and we'll be down to talk about that after the episode. I as
rolled
principal
a
don't
19.
make calls like that generally. Mid-game 19. Well, my 15 says that you grab them, grab one of them, and you've got him. You tackle him.
What are you guys doing?
What are you doing? You came here. We've been working. Why are you here? Leave us alone.
Real quick, did she get one or both?
One.
Okay, I'm gonna cast command on the other.
Okay. Wisdom save of
Yes, please.
14.
Fails. Stop it.
Stop it.
Just gonna grab him by the scruff. Just
Do
Stands
you know
up,
these guys,
helps
dog?
them up, but keeps a hand on shoulder.
The dog is not of much use here as it cannot communicate.
It can't. Yes or no?
Uncertain.
Okay.
Get off me! Let me go! 1 point of damage. Kick.
I advise you
1 point of
don't do
damage.
that again.
Roll intimidation.
Anarian will look at the one that's punching Levy and shake his friend. Behave yourself or this one gets it.
You have advantage on intimidation, Levy.
17.
17.
I'm so sorry. How may it be of service?
Still in mage breaker attire too.
Not everyone is, though. You're clearly the intruders
Yeah.
that everyone is aware of now.
I don't want to be the talker. Somebody else talk.
What? You're the one that just threatened him.
I caught him. That's
You
my
two-
job. Catching.
Okay,
You
I
two
will
seem
wait.
a bit different than some of the other mage breakers we've encountered.
The one that Anarian's got, like, curtsies.
What is your position in here?
She sweeps. I lift things. Move them around.
Custodial.
Yeah. I think.
But you guys knew how those doors work.
Mm-hmm.
We're told that we're the last line of defense, if need be.
Oh, that's just cruel.
After the hounds with all of the eyeballs?
Yep,
Are the benefits good?
we're not allowed to leave the island.
Oh,
Can't leave the island.
Do
But
you
you at
want
least have
to?
The
dental.
last line of defense.
We actually do have dental.
Okay, that's good at
But
least.
there's no anesthetic.
Ooh.
That's terrifying.
Does someone with any insight at all tell him they're lying?
I have a 20 passive insight.
They are terrified. And they will likely say whatever they think is gonna get them not killed by anyone involved, not just y'all.
I'm gonna make sure everyone gets past the doorway, and I'm also gonna go through the doorway so I can stop pointing the thing at the doorway.
You ripped one of the lanterns off the wall. Why didn't we think of that? We could have sold
Yeah,
that.
we ripped many.
Yeah.
A little
Did you say you
screwdriver.
could have sold that?
No, shut the fuck up.
What other type of items have you sold?
Listen, there's a lot of magic items that the mage breakers bring through here, and some of it,
Yeah.
doesn't get inventoried properly. Everyone does it. It's fine. It's just the little stuff here and there. You ship it off.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
We're not here to
mad. I
criticize.
want-
Oh, you want some
Any of
magic
that.
items? Will
Yeah,
that
I
get you
wanna
to let me go?
buy.
Let's see what you have.
I want to take out the one piece of platinum that Levy gave me earlier and hold it up. Tell us what you know and show us what you have. Tell us what you know.
A definite greed being an underlying motivator for these two.
Well, I'm Dom. That's Jenny. We know where the safe is. We know where not to go, and we know where the traps are and how to set them off. Or how to set them. And we've got potions.
Okay.
And then pots.
If we promise to get you off of this island, would you be willing to help us out?
I mean, what? Do you think you could?
Yeah.
You guys don't understand what you're up against. People have tried to
Well, we
raid this
got-
place before, and
But
they
think
always end
about
up in
it.
horrible, terrible pain.
Think about it. You guys have the knowledge that you just mentioned. And we don't want to hurt you. We don't want to have anything bad happen to you. We're happy to help you. You help us.
I thought you
we
didn't
help
want
you.
to talk to us. I thought you didn't want to talk to us, lady. Jenny kicks him. Be nice.
I'm
Well,
not
I-
the best with my words, so I thought it best to let the group speak for me.
What she
And
means
you
to say
did
is,
just kick me, so I was a little irritated.
what she means to say is, we've already fought Byron, and he had him on the run, and we've chased him in here. So if anyone's going to take him down, it's us.
Roll
You
persuasion
might as well choose
at
the winning side.
advantage.
Thank goodness for advantage.
Young Dr. K says, damn, the Tuesday campaign is about to form a union.
18.
18. How can we, well, we can't trust him, but
Wait, I'm a cleric. I have guidance. 22.
Dom looks at Jenny. Jenny seems to be the thinker. You got a deal.
I'm gonna pull out the map and tell them to point out where the traps are.
Oh, okay. Can you put us down? Also, where's that platinum piece? Says Dom.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Last time I gave you money. And I thought I was wasteful.
Philo doesn't
He
care about
tucks it
money.
away. Philo is a wizard, but his dad was an artificer.
Philo comes from money. He's like, I don't.
But you might want it for tools or something.
Have you seen our bag of holding?
In this dimly
how-
lit hallway. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, maybe with Eshna, is there a way we can tell if they're lying or not? Like a spell? Does anybody have that?
What spell?
Something to tell if they're lying or not.
Just my intuition, which is normally
I
pretty
have-
good.
I have detect thoughts.
I'm
mean,
honestly
I-
not too worried about them if they're just the people that clean up around here.
Yeah, I know Zone of Truth, but it's not prepared. But I, have insight, so that'll have to do.
Unless y'all are willing to let me have that last long rest fruit, I'd rather save.
Which will eventually go bad, just a reminder.
Wait, I thought we did use all of
No,
them.
we had 3.
There's
We used
one
2.
extra
Oh, okay.
for whoever needs it the most.
I mean, do you think it's worth it using it right now? Then?
No.
Okay.
No,
then
I don't-
say
They're
we can
too-
just trust them.
They're two scared little halflings, and we got intuition.
So they're making us think.
They steal stuff from their boss. I don't think they're too connected to him.
You should know, Dom says as Jenny starts marking down a surprising amount of traps. And circling ones that are lethal, and it's more than half. The one Eshna that you just surpassed was marked as lethal.
Nice.
Take that into consideration.
Dom says, you should know that, like, Code Red is no joke. Do you guys know about Code Red?
Yeah, it means they're out of nightmares.
Yeah.
I'm the one that called it.
But Lord Byron is much scarier when he's not suppressed. And this place is almost like a containment for him at this point. The chain circle. They tucked him away here unless they needed to like unleash him. He's kind of very powerful, but his now reliance on these nightmares has made him a little easier and less volatile. He's a scary man, but he's much worse when he doesn't have anything inhibiting him.
Can I ask you two a question?
Jenny goes, yep.
How long have you two been here?
Dom goes, well, Jenny grew up here, and I've been here for about 17 years.
Does the name Thanagar Thatch mean anything to you?
They both go, I miss him. He was so nice. Why? Yeah, we know who that is. He was a smart guy. He did the techie stuff. He did the
So Byron,
the greasy things.
So Byron would know about him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably. I mean, he's not here anymore. He was deemed too important, and he got shipped off to the more prominent people of the Chain Circle, like Lord Tyrion.
Where are they?
I don't know.
Do they make like
Good.
routine visits? Like,
Yeah, sometimes. I've seen Tyrion once, and I'd love to never see him again.
oh,
He has a vested interest in all things flesh. He can break bones and remove them with his hands and loves doing it. He does stuff with it. It's necromancy in its worst form. He's got the insider track on some really fucked up shit. I don't know where he learns these things, but
do you
he's
know?
Philo-
Do you know
Philo
anybody
stands up.
under him?
Oh yeah.
anyone under him, we only really know about this island. We don't know much
Okay.
else.
Philo is gonna stand up, and you guys can see just like he just completely blank expression.
Is he good?
And he goes, "It's good that they've built a place that Byron can't escape from, because I wouldn't want to annoy anyone else with his screams." And then an arm blade comes out of the robot arm, and he just starts walking down the hallway.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Get your boy.
I've never been terrified of that kid for a second of my life, and I got a little scared there for a second. I kind of want to see what he's gonna do.
I'm going
Asena
with him.
says, like, proud.
Ah, look what you did.
I'm gonna look to the two of them and I'm gonna be like, listen, here's the deal. Here's what we're gonna do. Thank you for marking all of the traps and everything like that. And I'm speaking quickly as Stylo is walking away. Go to the main safe. Take anything that is valuable that you want to take off this island that could help us in our mission and all the stuff that we're doing. If you could just grab whatever you think you could grab, and we will come and then start to head out towards the exit. We will meet you out there after we deal with this thing, and we'll take
Wait.
you with us when we leave.
Where's the vault on the map?
The vault is room 14A and 15, and well, the vault itself is 15. The room is 14A and B.
Okay. Okay.
Do you guys
Gotcha.
could you help
What
us
were
find
those-
a bag of holding?
You said you had potions?
Yeah.
What kind of potions you got?
Mostly gaseous form. But I've got a few other ones around here somewhere. Start
Yes,
sifting through
a
these.
couple of those would be great. Thylo has our bag of holding. I'm gonna quickly like jog over to Thylo.
Okay. Philo has gone around the corner and is now approaching the doors to 32.
I'm with Philo.
Okay.
I'll just be like, Thylo, the two are asking for a bag of holding so they can stash a ton of magical item stuff. Do you have an extra? I'm guessing not. And I'm guessing you don't want to give up yours.
Tyler's not.
Great, cool. I'm gonna
good.
go back to them. I'm gonna be like, find a bag of holding.
Okay. All right, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. All right. Yeah, hell yeah. Where will we find you? You're gonna get us out, right?
Yes, find us back out at the front.
Whatever you do, don't go into room point 3.
That's by the exit,
6. We trapped the beasts in 6.
but they can get all the way to 3.
But that might be able to
No.
get to 3 depending on the doors
Meet us
there.
in room 5.
Okay.
Do not open those doors under any circumstances.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
I'm going to cast Find Familiar,
Okay.
and I'm going to summon a kind of like an astral wolf with them. And I'm gonna be like, take this with you. I can see through it. I can hear through it. I'll check in on you occasionally.
All right. Okay. Okay. And they scamper in the direction where you guys had come from. And that's where we're gonna go to break.
Cool.
The first thing they heard was a wahoo!
Woohoo! Oh,
Okay.
no.
We just make noise during the break, just so everyone's
That's
aware.
it, yeah.
We just speak like Sims to each other the entire break.
If you think we're planning and plotting, we're not. It's
No,
just
no.
sounds.
It's the Peanuts from Charlie Brown. Also, nice sweatshirt, Ben.
Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
You can't wear that. It's not
I was
fall.
like, why?
No.
So, the two halflings pitter-patter away. Northward. Thylo, what's going through your head right now, man? You seem pretty focused.
Well, my dad was here, which means Byron knows my dad. Byron knows probably where my dad is. And I also don't like Byron.
It's fair.
Byron knows things that I need to know. And I'll get the information from him.
Okay. So what do you do as you approach door to room 32, which you would know is marked with a lethal trap?
No.
Okay, can I investigate to see what is it magic or is it
All you know is that there is a lethal trap here. You step up, make an arcana or an investigation or a perception check.
Okay, well that's a 5 on the die. So how about a 19 for investigation?
Strange seams, not just the center of the two doors. No, there's more cracks and crevices all along this door. It almost looks like when you burn bark in that kind of cracked look. You know what I'm talking about? And, you detect that the trap has something to do. This is what's standing out to you. This kind of almost alligator skin looking surface of the door stands out to you.
Oh.
Mechanical
I
in
lo-
nature.
Mechanical. Okay.
Let's just wait. The others are coming right now. Hand on shoulder. Very firm.
Probably
No
the first
jumping
time, Thylo,
forward.
you note that hand on shoulder, because all the other times it's been while you're so distracted you've needed to be led around. But that hand on shoulder, what is your reaction to that with the year and a half of playing now? In game, it's probably been about 3 months, 4 months.
I think for the first time, it kind of just snaps me out of. So every time up to this point, I've been distracted by a thing that I actually want to do, and being a murderer is not a
Your
Thylo
usual
thing.
forte.
Yeah.
It's not your MO.
So hand on shoulder. You're right. You're right. I'm gonna retract the arm blade as well.
Okay. At this time, Anarian and Eshna come around the corner.
Does
Can I
everyone feel
try?
ready?
Can I try to find some sort of like disengage switch or something?
Yeah, you can just Wolverine style.
Oh
Oh, I thought you meant
Real-
of your arm.
no. Yeah, of the door.
These cracked markings have something to do with it. Got a 19. Go ahead, Anarian.
Before we continue in, I just wanted to officially how many potions we got, because they said they had
That's
Yeah.
thought they had potions and then other stuff, and then they never explained.
You've got
That's a thing
17
the DM
healing
does when
potions.
he's worried about his players getting knocked unconscious.
Heck,
17,
17 healing pots.
heck yes.
just regular variety.
Yep. 2 pots
That's
of gaseous
2d4
form
plus something, right?
plus 4. And roll a d100 for me real quick.
Wow, 12.
Okay. And a vial of drow poison, which, if the DC fails, the person who has been hit with this will fall asleep.
What's the DC?
The DC is 13.
And how many
Don't
cloud
you look at me like that, Ben.
How many cloud potions? Or what are
two.
they?
Gaseous form.
Gaseous form.
Let me look up drow poison real quick.
I wasn't giving you a look like that was the wrong DC. I was giving you a look because, oh, great. Level 16. I hope you don't make a 13 on your saving throw.
Oh, I was right. The DC is 13. I give myself inspiration.
As part of the
It is a
the
con
crafting
save.
overhaul book that I'm doing,
Mm-hmm.
I'm creating a bunch of items that are more like scaled for
Mm.
stuff like that. So you would have like the drow poison, and then you would have like, greater drow poison and stuff. So like the DC would actually increase.
Okay, so here's the more in-depth. This poison is typically made only by the drow. Blah 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 blah. Must be stored outside of sunlight. That's flavor. Subjected to this poison must make a DC 13 con save or be poisoned for 1 hour. If the saving throw fails by 5 or more, the creature is also unconscious while poisoned in this way. Creature wakes up if it takes damage, or if another creature takes an action to shake it awake. Injury. Injury poison can be applied to weapons, ammunitions, trap components, and other objects that deal piercing or slashing damage. Remains potent until delivered through a wound or washed off. A creature that takes piercing or slashing damage from an object coated in the poison is exposed to its effects. So, if it fails, poison status. If it fails by 5 or more, unconscious.
Not poisoned and unconscious?
Poisoned and unconscious. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's fair. That's a good question.
Poison doesn't do damage in
No.
5e, so it wouldn't wake him up.
Correct. That would be dumb. What are the drow doing, man?
I'm gonna split the healing potions up.
Okay.
We should each get 3.
Okay.
I'll give the 4th one to either Thylo or Levy. I don't know which one's squishier.
I think Philo should be.
Definitely the wizard.
It
Right.
should be Thylo.
Yeah, 3
Okay.
levels of fighter, so maybe not. A poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Wait, where's your stat?
I have 101 hit points.
Oh yeah, definitely you.
Okay.
Couldn't be me.
Don't say it like that.
Or I guess
Listen,
I could give
wizard.
the last one.
It
I could give the last
was
one
me.
to Sonari
Okay.
because it'll be 3 for everyone.
No,
and then
you
one
don't
for
get
Sonari.
it.
Okay.
I kind of
Wait.
forgot that Sonari was.
Sonari has 150 hit points.
But it's for emergencies, and you have 3 of them.
So everyone gets 3, and then the
Sharing is
extra one
caring,
goes
Philo.
We saw what happens when you get gifts. No more gifts for you.
What happens when I get gifts?
You throw them away.
I think
Give
he
them to
purchased
halflings.
information.
to. That's
You
I
fair.
could
didn't
have held
throw
up
them
a
away.
gold.
You literally
I took
purchased
a
2 allies.
useless item and I traded it for useful information.
Thank you for the bits, Wingle. Plans within plans. Ooh.
Anarian, I want my platinum back. No, I'm just kidding.
Sean, there's a YouTube video. I don't remember the name of it, but the name of the video helped me a lot, and it was how to play a character in D&D who is smarter than you.
Ah, yes.
It's very useful.
Just watch Batman the Animated Series.
Also true. Okay. Pots dispersed.
I already had a pot of healing.
Look at you.
Give one back to him.
No, I don't think I will.
No.
Okay,
drinks
maybe we
freely.
should heal up though before we go in there because I am
That's true. I am gonna,
not super low, but I am lower.
I am gonna down one. How much healing do they do?
2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 4.
Does guidance work on that?
No.
No.
I'm gonna
I don't-
also have one.
I don't know how many hit points Laura Winters or Sonari had at the end of last episode.
I think he's full up, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was not. He was. Dorky. Dorky, we have similar humor, and I'm just now realizing it.
Wait, how long until that fruit expires? Like, if I look at it, is it like, I got another day or two, or is it like, ooh, I either need to eat it
Listen.
now or put it in the fridge?
Can I please have it?
Do you need it? That's
can,
why I was gonna say, before anyone uses potions, somebody should use this.
You can make a survival check, Levy, on the fruit.
Can somebody help me? Does somebody have better survival and can look at the fruit?
Druid.
I will look at the fruit.
Does this
Let me
still
see
look good?
I'm a
Guidance.
sniff test.
Okay.
Guidance. That's gonna be a 25.
25. You've got. Roll a d4 for me. Sorry, roll a d6 for me, Ashna.
See. Oh, okay.
4.
Sorry. You've got
exactly what I
4
got on the D4.
days left before this.
Oh.
Before this.
But if you need it now,
I'm fine with health, but I have like no spell slots left.
Oh, then eat it for sure.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. The wizard
well-
needs also.
yeah.
Let's wait until we get closer to the room,
Bye.
Thanks,
just in
Bill.
case I need to use a couple more spells to get past.
Okay.
Okay.
Appreciate you, Bill.
So I'm still using health potion.
Yeah.
Haven't rolled. That was nothing.
And while they're doing that, Beth,
I'm gonna use
Can
it.
I locate some sort of like off switch for this mechanical trap?
Yes, you can see various runes hidden within the barking. Do with that what you will.
So it's magic?
It's artificing. So it's physical, but there is a magical presence to it. Sorry, I need to. You're right. Let me back way up. The issue with this trap is that it's engaged, and there's this like corrosive disease along the door. Touching it is going to provoke a con save.
Got it. Okay. And do we know if
Also,
there are
you have some
traps in the
spell
next
slots.
room?
There are not in 32, but the entrance to 34, yes.
Okay.
Real quick, is the door locked, or is it just?
I was gonna say,
Yeah, you're not 100%
Let's just-
sure.
can't we just do what we did last time? Point the lantern, have Laurelyn hold the lantern at the door.
This is not
If
magical.
it's covered-
This is mechanical.
If it's covered with
Oh.
an ooze that if we touch it, we get sick, I don't think the lantern is gonna
Right.
Good thinking though.
help with ooze.
Just in case, everyone take a few steps back.
Steps back.
Steps
I'm
back,
gonna,
pulls
I'm gonna,
Philo back.
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy on the door. If it is unlocked, it will just open.
And as you do, all of these like almost gator skin flaky bits shiver
Yep.
and ripple.
What do you mean shiver?
Wait, where, what?
The door that is covered in these almost like carotid scales, the bits and pieces of scalishness like shift and shiver.
But they're still like on the door, out of our way.
It's alive.
Okay.
Also, Anne, just got you a second level spell slot back. Thank you, Annie.
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you.
Scaly door, go burr.
Okay.
In the
I'm
room.
gonna walk into the next room.
Yeah, stepping in, you can see 3 crystalline, entombed dwarves. Now, for everybody who's new here, and to help refresh for the party, dwarves are not seen in this realm almost ever.
Well, they got turned into that steel or something.
They, long ago, the tyrant king
Oh, yeah.
Barst committed him a genocide on dwarves, and a lot of the dwarves fled underground. These ones appear to have been put on ice.
Sacred flame. No, I'm just kidding.
It is
Ah,
like
no.
stalagmite,
Moss.
stalactite, and entombed in crystal.
Ooh. Is it? I guess is that a magic, like a consistent magic spell on them?
There is certainly an aura of magic upon this, but just negating the magic won't necessarily free them. They are also encased in crystal. Looking at the hey,
But
what's
they
up,
are
Sudhir?
not crystal.
No, they are not crystal.
Okay.
They're entombed in this like dripping stalagmite. No one's seen dwarves in a very long time, and you guys are even like, what are these stocky looking halflings? Or no, oh, those are dwarves. Kind of a moment. All bearded. They have bronze armor, and sorry. So looking at the bits and pieces themselves, it looks like someone has chopped away at the crystal and brought that chunk of crystal and dwarf here to be stashed away.
Interesting.
What state are they in?
Florida. They are entombed like so.
Like they went to sleep
They don't. Yeah, they don't look like they were like thrashing about
in
or
a
anything
fight or
like that.
anything.
Yeah.
Am I able to mind link with them and pop in there and be like, hello?
You can try if you'd like.
I will try.
Okay. You extend your mind towards these dwarves, and you get a frozen thought. Whatever they were currently thinking of when they were entombed is kind of
Okay.
locked in. One of them. Damn, I should have peed before this.
Oh, okay.
Another one, the thought is that that whiskey I hid is going to be so damn good by the time I get out of this.
Good thought, good thought.
And the last one is I am so scared.
Oh.
And that
Okay.
one might, just off of the tone of their voice, if you will, of their thoughts, is likely femme. Bearded and very similar in measurements and the like. But the one on the end, likely femme.
It seems like they knew that they were going to turn into whatever it is they're in.
Are we gonna try and get him out?
I,
Perhaps after we deal with Byron,
yeah,
it wouldn't do to bring them out just to put them in danger.
that's
Well, my
fair.
thought now is there's one more trap standing between us and Byron.
Okay.
And based on the
And?
thoughts that these dwarves had, it seems to be that they knew this was going to be a long thing and they volunteered for it. So my worry...
But they were brought here.
It doesn't look like they were frozen here.
They've likely been collected.
They found them somewhere else and
I
then
don't think they're
stored them
trapped.
in here. I thought you were gonna say, let's push one of them through the next trap and see what happens.
No, I was worried the next trap was going to make them fight us.
Mm.
Oh no, yeah.
There is, to Eshna, to your Kalishtar eyes,
Yes.
there is a lot of protective magic around these crystals. You are not going to easily mar this crystal. You are not easily going to burn or break or explode this crystal with the magical protection that is in the crystal itself.
Does anybody in our party have the dwarven steel?
Dwarven steel.
The
what?
blue steel?
Or the blue metal?
The blue metal?
Oh,
I don't think.
that's fully on Jeff.
I
I
don't
don't think so. Okay.
Would
I know last party had a lot of it.
Yeah.
would stone shape work on crystal?
You're welcome to try. And burn resources.
I would love to. However, I'm out of 4th level spell slots.
Make an Arcana check.
I can only change non-magical rock.
Oh, stone shape?
Thylo, make an Arcana check.
Transmutate rock.
24.
24. That is one of the few spells that might actually work.
Cool. Righteous.
Do you-
Dope.
Are you gonna do
I don't
it?
have a spell slot for it right now.
I thought
Do you want to eat the fruit?
Well, I was kind of hoping that we'd like get there, just in case. I feel like we can probably save these guys after the fight.
Okay.
As long as like there's not a whole self-destruct thing when Byron dies, the whole place blows up or something. But yeah.
I mean, they seem pretty protected in there all this time. I'm sure it will continue
That's
to protect
true.
them.
They're probably more safe in there than out
Yeah.
of there.
Off
If the
that,
building collapses, the enchantments around it will protect from physical harm, and they should be fine.
off that high Arcana check, Thylo, the only real risk immediately that you can think of is maybe the pressure of being at the bottom of the ocean.
But that's also a worry for me.
I'm glad you
I
put that
mean,
together, yes.
We have
Okay.
earrings that you'll be able to breathe underwater.
Dang.
Somebody else should hold them because they are useless for me.
Who do you want to give them to?
We're holding what?
These
The
little-
earrings.
They're these little clam
That let you
earrings
breathe underwater.
that allow you to breathe underwater, and I think something else.
No, it was also resistance to thunder.
Yeah, like thunder damage, which again
Yeah.
is repetitive for you. Being a
It's
storm
basically
genasi.
me in earring form.
I mean, I'll breathe out a bar, sure, why not?
All right, I give those.
I love that we've got the picture of Anarian, but add on the dope shades and now clam earrings.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sounds
do we
like
have to
some
pierce your ears?
redrawing.
Are your ears pierced, Anarian?
Oh, I guess they're not. Yeah, no.
I'll pierce your ears. Where's the skill check? No.
Perhaps
That's a sleight of
Sleight of
hand.
hand.
That's a sleight of hand. You messed that up. You hit an artery.
No,
We're
no,
not.
I'm really good at
An
sleight of
artery
hand.
in the
I'm
ear.
really good.
Well, behind.
I'm
you.
so good. Let me do this for you.
We're not doing this right now.
I write down
Fair.
all thunder damage double underline. I kid.
Oh no, if water suddenly fills the room, you're gonna wish.
Chat is letting me know that there are no arteries and earlobes. I know this.
there aren't bones either.
I know.
Alright, I guess
All right,
moving
if
on
we're
to
not
the
saving
next
them, then
room.
move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving
What's up
down
with
to
this door?
The door is not trapped, but it is locked. So let's get a sleight of hand from our resident monk.
Ooh.
The DC would be 5. I mean, yeah, probably.
25.
25. You pop that lock. The door opens,
Yeah, I do.
and immediately moving through the
Oh.
door, kind of like chest bumping you into the room, is Lord Byron. And with him out flow from the darkness 3 nightmares, real mean looking ones full of vicious quills.
Wait,
And-
was that?
Great.
Sorry, did we just go from 33 to 34 or from
Nope.
32 to 33?
Byron came to you in
Oh.
room 32.
We were taking a little too long. You could hear us talking about piercing ears.
He's like, I want my ears pierced.
I can do it!
It
He
looks so good on you.
he
No, fight music
strides
now!
into the room, and now that he's not on a dragon, you're kind of all eye level with him, and he is an imposing 7.5 feet tall. Shock pale, long black hair, elegant robes, many rings on fingers, with various grays and blacks and all these kind of V forms, and he kind of looms into the room, kind of ducking under the door, and he looks about. You can see the various siphonings of something being stolen from him and being feasted on by the nightmares that crawl into the room and along the ceiling. They don't immediately attack, but he looks each one of you in the eye and goes, I'm almost impressed.
I wasn't looking for your approval.
What were you looking for, Kalashtar?
I'm looking for the Chain Circle, and specifically this dude named Tyrion Thorn. Have you heard of him? I have a bone to pick with him, and I had a feeling you might as well.
Let me see how I want to say this. Lord Tyrion is indeed a thorn in my side, and when I hook you up to my machines, I will rise above him.
Was that a pun?
Are we being punny right now?
Boy.
Where's my dad?
Your dad is being put to good use, as will you be.
So he's not here.
None of you will leave this island. And he cuts off as he locks eyes with Anarian. Interesting. You can see one of the whites of his eyes is swirling in black, with the iris being this like sickly glowing green, and then where the pupil should be is like this soft milky white.
Hello? I just like...
And I
can
thought
step back.
I had strayed from the path.
Can I cast a spell?
Yeah.
Force Cage.
Okay. You cast Force Cage. What does the casting look like?
Okay. I have to say something witty. It's kind of my. Like
Hang
my
on, I
forte.
gotta be funny.
Yeah. Well, if you don't have my father, and you won't help us get to Tyrion, then I don't know why we need you at all. I'm gonna raise the metallic arm and just say, "Stay put."
You would tell me what to do. As one of the nightmares casts Counterspell. What level is Force Cage?
What level are you casting Counterspell?
What level is Force Cage?
7.
7? Oof.
Whoa. That's hefty for a nightmare.
Succeeds, burning a 5th level Counterspell.
I actually wanted to cast Counterspell on his Counterspell.
That's fine. You have to cast it at 5th level or lower. You'll need to roll.
Unfortunately for you, 5th level is the only slot I've got left for that.
Okay. Then one of the other nightmares is also going to cast Counterspell.
I'm the only one here with Counterspell.
You're the wizard, buddy.
Disappointing. Roll initiative.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt, but when he does his thing, I'm activating my bubble.
Okay.
I just
I
didn't want
also
to
wanted
interrupt
to
the
do
moment.
something.
What were you gonna do?
Hunter's Mark
Okay. How does it work
on
again?
Can I
Byron.
use my weird flower?
Hunter's
Absolutely.
marks it. They don't get a
Cool.
save. She
Okay.
just gets to add 1d6 to all attacks against it.
Okay.
And I have advantage on any wisdom, perception, or wisdom survival check I make to find the target.
So one of the petals on
What?
my one of the petals
It-
on my gloom flower corsage goes down. Creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against you for 1 minute.
Excellent.
Dorky, that it's a ranger spell, so it's meant for tracking. It's like if someone's trying to run away from you,
Okay.
hunter's mark, and you'd have an.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so if he tries to run away. Okay. I was like, find it. Like, what? Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I do that.
And Anarian, you activate your bubble. Let's roll initiative.
I hate it.
Someone has advantage on initiative.
Wow.
I think it's Laurel.
Yeah, I think so. Also, this room is pretty small. The room on the other side of this short hallway, where room 34 is much bigger and would be accommodating of a dragon. But in here, there's not room for. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm dropping the name right
Sonari.
now.
No,
Sonari.
Sonari.
I was stuck on a Mirda.
And just a heads up, I don't know if you saw it. Silo does have the fruit.
Yes, but has not used it.
Yeah, I'm just saying I don't.
Yeah,
Have it.
no, you're good. 13 from Levy.
So,
Oh.
17 for Lorwyn.
Okay. 12 for Ashna.
Whoop.
What'd you get, Jake?
13, 0 dex, so Dorky goes first.
I got 13 for Thylo as
Okay.
Oh
well.
my gosh.
What's your dex?
I have a +3 to Dex.
Oh, wait. Levy, what's your plus to dex?
3.
Oh, it's rollies. It's rollies.
Rollies.
Can I just let him go first?
Yeah. If
I got a 19.
Philo is amenable.
You're going first. I got a 13 on the die.
And
Oh
Sonari
crap,
goes
I have
on
advantage on
Laura
initiative. Sorry, hang on.
Oh, you're good.
No, it's too late.
Was that?
20.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, let's go.
I mean, it's kind of a waste on initiative to get in at 20, but here we are.
You say that.
Yeah,
but-
especially if there's 0 Dex.
Going before Byron is a boon.
Did my counter spell? What's the? Do I have my reaction or do I get it back on my turn?
You get it back at the
It's com-
beginning of your turn.
Okay. That was quote unquote the start of combat. Then got it. That was what I meant to ask.
Yeah.
That was.
All right, initiative goes as such. Anarian, Nightmare, Lorwyn, Sonari, Byron, Thylo, Levy, Eshna, Nightmare, Nightmare.
Can you say it again?
Anarian, Nightmare, Lorwyn, Sonari, Byron, Thylo, Levy, Eshna, Nightmare, Nightmare.
Got it.
At the 20 mark, before Anarian can take his turn, we're going to use a lair action.
No.
What's up, Anarian?
I was just going to ask what at the 20 mark means, but then realized that it'll just slow everything down, so I was just-
On initiative 20.
Yeah. Initiative
Okay.
20 is usually where lair actions pop for me. I don't remember if that's a homebrew rule or not. I think it's not.
No, it's all right. That's raw.
Okay. All right. Lord Byron,
I don't know why that made me giggle.
who has been, his one good eye has been like twitching every time the name Tyrion is brought up. The one normal eye opens wide, and you see one hand coil inward as he activates the lair action, and all of the artificery, including dog and including lantern, shuts down.
Oh no.
Dog.
Anarian, you are up.
I like how nobody ever questioned the fact that I just called him Dog.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Everyone was like, "Yeah, that's his name now."
I mean,
Dog.
it checks out. It was very on brand. Oh, Thylo. Your arm also goes limp.
Does Lorwyn go limp?
No.
Okay.
I guess the dog would have a roll because Lorwyn would have a roll. Let's get a wisdom saving throw from Lorwyn, and I'll roll one for the dog as well. Dog is in! DC 15.
Yay!
Cannon!
Yeah, do the cannon! Do the thing!
Stick him, boy!
Do we just want to put him on my initiative, or does he get his own?
No, he is going to roll a wisdom saving throw, and you are going to do that for him. Lorwyn.
I meant
meant
for
the
the
dog.
dog's initiative.
Oh, yes, would be on your turn.
Okay, cool. Does Lorwyn currently have advantage on wisdom saving throws?
I believe so.
The rest of you do, I think he does.
He doesn't eat, though.
Does he not
Maybe
eat,
with
or does he
some
not
very
need
special
to eat?
motor
He
oil.
does not need to eat, which really makes me disturbed.
I'll let you make that call.
I'll give him the advantage on wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
All right.
Plus 25.
So I'll activate the glasses.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's an action.
Yes.
Okay. To give myself foresight and blind sight.
Heck yes.
Nice. As he activates this lair action, he goes, "Did you think I would not have your father insert mine will?" Implying that he made sure to include back doors into everything he made his father make, and other things that his father controlled. At least
The fact that he did it just means he wasn't afraid of you.
You see him twitch a little more, and the green in the one iris flares in anger. But he stays throughout all of this very blank-faced, very calm. I am going to feed you to your father's machines. All right, Anarian, that's your action.
And then I will cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay. And movement speed.
I guess how are we positioned currently?
The lot of you are kind of crammed into 32. Byron is just past the door of 33, and then the nightmares are in the various corners, bottom left, bottom right, and top right.
Okay. And is that true that each square is 5 feet?
Yep.
Okay, so the room is very small.
Yeah, and 34 is bigger than it is on the map.
Good news, everyone is inside the bubble.
Woo!
Temp HP at the end of our turn.
Yeah. I guess I'll try to position myself in between Byron and Thylo.
Okay. Yeah. So you move in the way, and
Hold on. Brandishing shield.
you're not used to people looking down on you. You're a pretty imposing and tall figure, but you find yourself having to look up at this guy. All right. One nightmare.
Yeah.
Is going to look at Eshna, and from the top corner, launch and pounce on her.
Is this going to be the one in the top right?
Yes, this is the one in the top right corner. Does a... Goodness gracious. There are too many things on this character sheet. Does a 22 hit you?
I don't know. Did you roll with disadvantage?
I did not. Same roll. Does a 22 hit you?
Ah, yeah.
All right. The claws are out. That's going to be 3d8 plus 4.
Jeebus.
You take 16 slashing damage, and you
Okay.
are grappled. You on your turn make a DC 16 as one long tendrily bit latches onto that top corner and slowly pulls you back up off your feet. As he then goes on to use his ability called Tear Apart.
Well, hold on. As
DC
soon as he hurts me, I'd like to use my reaction for Hellish Rebuke.
Valid.
So Dex 19.
Okay.
Saving throw for him.
Ooh. That is a 7.
Okay, that's gonna fail. That's gonna be 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19 fire damage.
19 fire damage, heard.
Alright, now he can do his thing.
Okay,
Just
make a
wanted to hurt him a
DC
little bit.
16 con save.
Okay.
Can
Do I get
I?
advantage on con or no? Just wisdom.
What's up?
Oh,
Ben?
nice. 19.
Let's go.
Wanted to use a reaction from Lorwyn. It just took me a second to
Okay,
find it. 'Cause,
go for it.
'Cause
I'm assuming Eshna's within 5 feet of Lorwyn.
Fair to say.
Okay. Sent. Oh no. Protective wings.
Not in dragon form right now, Sonari. Okay.
It's not.
It's not applicable.
the sentinel
It's a
thing?
new feat that he just took, which is why it wasn't on his sheet because I didn't put it in the reaction spot. Gift of the Metallic Dragon. He has 2 new abilities via
Okay.
that.
Ooh.
So what's up?
Protective wings. You can manifest protective wings that can shield you or others. When you or another creature you can see within 5 feet of you is hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to manifest spectral wings from your back for a moment. You grant a bonus to the target's AC equal to your proficiency bonus against that attack roll, potentially causing it to miss.
So what does her AC go up to?
It'd be +5. So I don't know what her.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Meets it, beats it.
Good move though.
Okay.
Okay. What'd you get on that con save? DC
I
16.
got a 19.
Okay,
You're right.
cool. You will take half of this 16d10 piercing damage.
Okay.
Sorry, 6d10. I said 16. 6d10. Anarian. Byron is still kind of fucked up from his fight with you earlier.
Oh, good. I'm not from him, so
He notices that. That is 27 damage halved to 14.
Thank you.
Okay. And that's the nightmare, which brings us to Lorwyn. This will be the last attack of the night, and then it'll be Byron's turn, and then we'll end for the night there.
Okay. Remind me this quickly. Lorwyn and Sonari take separate turns unless it's like an attack, in which case Sonari's attack has to replace one of Lorwyn's attacks.
Correct.
Okay. Can Sonari use her breath attack while not in dragon form?
I'll allow it.
Yeah, okay, cool.
But she will be much more used to you guys if you guys can manage to get the fight into the room south.
Yeah. That's dragon form only. Okay. That's dragon form only. Got it. Cool. I love it. Sweet.
This is what we're gonna do. Going to attack Byron with the trident.
Okay.
The first attack. does 23 hit?
23 hits.
Cool. Those are the words I like to hear. That is a 9 plus 2, 11 piercing damage from the trident, plus whatever magical stuff is part of that trident.
It just, well...
He hasn't attuned to it, so I don't think he can do anything at will. But again,
yeah,
I don't even know what it does anyway. So
it can
That's
break
like
force
basic
fields, like
pluses.
force cage and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I think there's some additional damage, but you're right, he's not attuned to it yet. All right.
Okay. And then with second attack, Sonari's gonna breath.
Okay. You guys watch as Sonari and the mouth opens over wide and you watch as the neck juts forward. I will say that the breath attack does not have the same range, but it still has the same amount of damage. It's just 5 feet in a line instead of a cone, but is able to make that attack. What's the DC?
It is a Constitution saving throw of 15. Yeah, of 15. Yep.
That's a 1 up to a 5.
Okay. Byron is gonna take 16d6 radiant damage.
Poor.
16d6.
You want me to roll it for you then?
I have a digital roller.
Okay, go for it. Good God.
63 radiant damage.
Whoa.
Damn. Okay. All of the nightmares shriek and shrivel away from it, but still remain in the fight. Just blinding white. Yeah, Byron is now bleached. He is completely colorless from his clothes to his skin. Even the eye that was like green is now like a glowing white.
And I'll say Lorwyn and Sonari both have probably clocked that the room he's standing in front of is large enough for her. So they'll be looking for a way to get past him into that.
Okay.
If there is one. But he's a large guy standing in a hallway, so I'm assuming currently there isn't.
Who knows? Is that the end of the Lorwyn's turn?
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, then that's where we call it for tonight, gang. We will pick back up next Tuesday with Byron starting his turn. Chat, thank you very much for being here. Do stick around. We're going to be doing a raid, and that helps out us out a ton. It helps out the people we raid a ton. But we got some announcements to get through first and foremost. Hi, I'm Sir Feffers, the humble dungeon master of the Long Shot Table. I mostly do long form content, but I do have some short form as well as on Instagram, TikTok, and the like, where it's mostly like DM tips and stuff like that. If you like these episodes and these campaigns, we have 3 of them weekly: Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. This one clearly being epic fantasy, Dragon Rider shenanigans, Djinn and primordials and stuff like that going on. Thursday is Windfall, a western that's got kind of eldritch horror vibes and some late Victorian energy. And then we have Saturdays, which is Void Scourge, a level 20 astral campaign that kind of has Treasure Planet meets Feywild vibes, that kind of also meet kind of eldritch horror vibes. It's a good time, and you can see all of the episodes before on the YouTube called Long Shot. We have fully edited episodes over there. Please head over there and hit that subscribe button. I said it. Indie Comic-Con, I will be on a panel over there. There's a promo going on. If you use Feffers to buy the ticket, then you will get 15% off, and I will get a bit of a kickback. I'd love to see you there. Put some faces to names if you're going. I am also going to be running 2 panels at Gen Con, and those will be, one's a game and the other one is a GM's Q&A
do's and don'ts on how to approach tabletop etiquette. If you enjoy our company, you should hit up the Discord, where we have a community going. We've got memes, we've got visuals for the various campaigns. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome. Feel free to dip on in over there. And I think that's it for announcements. Let me throw it over to Ben Brainard as I gear up this raid.
Hi, my name is Ben Brainard. You can find me on the internet. I mean, there's something changed in Thylo, and I think what it is Thylo recognized that his father was here, and got out, and either he's making this up, but either way, he believes this confidently, that his father was not at all afraid of Byron, and so now Thylo's like, I'm not, it's fine. So that's kind of what's going on with Thylo. Excited to get into next week because stuff to do and only one hand to do it with. With that being said, I'm on tour. I do stand-up comedy. For those of you who don't know, I'm on tour right now. I'm touring my hour called What a Mature Child. This is the hour that I plan on recording for a special later this year. So if you want to see that live before it is recorded, check out my tour dates on my website, benbrainer.com. Also, I released a new source book for D&D 5e that introduces a new subclass for every single class in the game that focuses on using hit dice to power abilities. I'm releasing it right now, early access, for 50% off. It is $15 on my website. It's called The Fall of Hightower Beta. All I ask is that if you do buy it and play with it, please leave some feedback or a review or tips or anything, just so that I can continue to balance it before it is fully released. That's all that I have to say. So, Taylor.
Hi everyone, I'm Taylor Ann Tracy. I play Eshna. She is getting excited to get close to like figuring out who exactly is really in charge here, because now having a name of someone in the family Thorn that we can like go after and target and try to get to. She's a little freaked out about this hooking her up to a machine of some sort. So let's not have that happen. Would be great. But she feels pretty confident in the crew that's around her to get through this, especially because we seem pretty strong, where he's pretty beat up. And yeah, what I do is I run Heinefall. It's a LARP. Check us out at heinefall.com. It's really cool. There's so much information. If you like D&D, check it out. We have a Discord to meet everybody. And there's a whole online community and a giant rule book that I've written that's awesome. And I'm currently at the Sherwood Forest Fair. We have a booth there that we're going to be doing every single weekend. I will be there except for next week because we have the Festival Champions. And we are hosting a fantasy ball at the Sherwood Forest Fair April 6th. It's going to be a murder mystery. Come in your finest. Come find out what's going to happen and see if you can solve it. I'll pass it over to that dorky cosplayer.
I am that dorky cosplayer, and I do cosplay stuff, so you should check out any of the many social media sites, and you'll find some cosplay stuff there. I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Twitch, and just variety of stuff. Wednesdays is actually WoW with Jake, so there's that. And yeah, Levy is stressed. Levy's very stressed. Everybody's in danger. Not loving that. Got a guy who wants to stick Eshna into a thing, and Thylo got very scary for a moment, so that's a whole thing to address later. And yeah, very stressed. Very much ready for Byron to, be gone. And yeah, I'll pass it to Jake.
Byron to be gone.
I'm Critfail Jake. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. Play Anarian. I don't really have anything to promote because I don't really post content anymore. Woo! But Anarian just wants to live a smackdown. I say Anarian, Asenasa, who is currently in control. And he's like, I've lived for so long, and you think that you, this puny little like wizard man, are anything to me? Ha 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 ha. So,
Let's not make fun of him being a wizard.
Wizman.
he's gonna make fun of him for being a little wizard man. So there's that. Tune in next week to watch me kick his butt. Back to you, Feff.
Alrighty, everybody, pile into this river, go kick it. Blah. We're gonna go kick it with the dummies and dice rolls, a fantastic community I've recently become more familiar with. A bunch of good beans over there. Go show them some love, give them a follow, and have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday night. I'll see you Thursday, and you'll see Dorky Wednesday.
Or else.